Hey everyone, and welcome back to the channel. When you picture a sea otter, what comes to mind? Oh, probably that adorable fuzzy creature floating on its back, maybe juggling a rock, right? No. They're playful, super smart, and undeniably cute. But behind that fluffy exterior is an incredible evolutionary saga of survival and transformation that spans tens of millions of years. Today, we were diving deep into the amazing journey of how a land-dwelling hunter became a master of the ocean. Our story doesn't start in the kelp forests, but on land, around 30 to 40 million years ago. Sea otters' ancestors belonged to the Mustelidae family, the same group as weasels, badgers, and ferrets. These guys were agile carnivores, perfectly adapted for forests and rivers. One of the earliest known otter-like mammals, Potamotherium, lived about 23 million years ago. Fossils show it had a long, streamlined body and webbed feet, hinting at a life split between land and water, hunting fish and amphibians. This was the first step towards a fully aquatic lifestyle. As the Earth's climate changed, some of these mustelids started spending more and more time in the water. They spread across rivers and coastlines, evolving into different forms. While most of their relatives stuck to fresh water, one lineage took a bold leap into the vast Pacific Ocean. The sea otter we know and love, in Hydrolutris, diverged from its cousins between 5 and 7 million years ago. This happened along the North Pacific Rim, where a buffet of shellfish and lush kelp forests offered a brand new world of opportunity. To conquer this cold, new environment, they had to evolve, and fast. Now, here's something fascinating. Unlike seals or whales, sea otters never developed a thick layer of blubber for insulation. So how do they stay warm in freezing water? The answer is their fur. They have the densest fur of any animal on the planet, with up to 1 million hairs per square inch. This incredible coat traps a layer of air against their skin, acting like a natural wetsuit. That's why you always see them grooming. It's not about looking good. It's a life or death chore to keep that insulating air layer intact and stay warm. To become expert swimmers, their bodies went through a major redesign. Their hind legs rotated backwards to become powerful flippers, and their tails became muscular and rudder-like. Their lungs expanded to hold more oxygen for long dives. Their skeletons became more flexible, allowing them to twist and turn effortlessly underwater. These adaptations transformed them from land dwellers into highly efficient coastal hunters, perfectly equipped to chase down crabs, urchins, and clams in their underwater world. But perhaps the most incredible adaptation is their brain power. Sea otters are one of the few non-primate animals known to regularly use tools. They use rocks as little hammers or anvils to crack open hard-shelled prey like clams and sea urchins. This clever behavior likely gave them a huge advantage, allowing them to access food sources other predators couldn't touch. Imagine being the first otter to figure that out. This intelligence was a game-changer in their evolutionary success. Their entire physiology had to adapt to this new life. To generate enough body heat, their metabolism went into overdrive, running about 3 times faster than a land mammal of similar size. This means they have a massive appetite and need to eat nearly 1/4 of their body weight every single day. Even their teeth changed, becoming broader and flatter to crush shells instead of tearing flesh. And their strong, nimble front paws evolved to handle rocks and pry open shellfish with amazing dexterity. By the time of the last ice age, sea otters were fully marine mammals, thriving along the rocky coastlines from Japan all the way to California. They found their perfect home in the kelp forests, where they became what we call a keystone species. This means the entire ecosystem depends on them. By munching on sea urchins, otters prevent them from devouring the kelp forests. This keeps the underwater forests healthy, providing a home for countless other marine creatures. They're not just residents. They're the guardians of their environment. Tragically, the very fur that allowed them to conquer the cold almost led to their extinction. In the 18th and 19th centuries, the maritime fur trade hunted them relentlessly. Their population plummeted from over 300,000 to fewer than 2,000 survivors, scattered in a few isolated colonies. It was a close call. Thankfully, conservation efforts in the 20th century, including legal protections and reintroduction programs, helped them make a remarkable comeback. But they still face threats from pollution, oil spills, and habitat loss today. So, from their ancient land-based ancestors to their modern mastery of the sea, the evolution of the sea otter is a powerful story of adaptation. They didn't get huge like a seal or super fast like a dolphin. Instead, they relied on innovation, intelligence, and a series of brilliant physical tweaks to thrive in one of the planet's most challenging environments. The next time you see a sea otter floating on its back, using a rock to crack open its lunch, remember, you're not just watching a cute animal. You're witnessing the culmination of millions of years of evolution, a story of resilience, and a living symbol of the delicate balance of our planet's ecosystems. What an incredible journey. Thanks so much for watching. If you found this story as fascinating as I do, make sure to hit that like button and subscribe for more deep dives into the natural world. See you in the next video.